Imagine a world before humans, where nature reigned and creatures of unimaginable size roamed. For most of Earth's history, this was reality, an untamed planet shaped by shifting continents, wild climates, and evolving life. Prehistory is written not in books, but in rocks and fossils, each a clue to the origins of life today. By studying these ancient clues, we uncover the story of evolution, survival, and extinction. We'll journey from the first complex life in ancient seas to the rise and fall of the dinosaurs. Along the way, we'll witness the birth of forests, the reign of giants, and the chilling grip of the Ice Age. This is the epic story of life's resilience and transformation. By looking back, we gain a deeper appreciation for the world we call home. Our journey begins in the Paleozoic Era, a chapter in Earth's history that stretches back more than 500 million years. This era marks a time of extraordinary transformation, when the world as we know it was just beginning to take shape. Over 500 million years ago, the continents looked nothing like they do today. Vast oceans dominated the planet, and the land was mostly barren, shaped by relentless geological forces. Life exploded in the oceans during the Cambrian explosion. Trilobites, armored fish, and the first creatures with backbones appeared. These ancient seas teemed with bizarre and wonderful life forms, many of which have no modern counterparts. Coral reefs formed, creating vibrant underwater worlds that became the cradle for countless marine species. These reefs were the rainforests of their time, bustling with activity and color. Meanwhile, simple plants colonized land, pumping oxygen into the air and paving the way for future life. These pioneering plants transformed the atmosphere, making it possible for new forms of life to emerge. Soon, early arthropods, giant centipedes and scorpions ventured onto land, true pioneers of terrestrial life. These creatures were among the first animals to breathe air and walk on solid ground, opening a new frontier for evolution. The Paleozoic ended with the Permian-Triassic extinction, the greatest die-off in Earth's history. This catastrophic event reshaped the planet's ecosystems forever. Massive volcanic eruptions triggered catastrophic climate change, wiping out over 90% of ocean species. The skies darkened, temperatures plummeted, and the very air became toxic for many forms of life. On land, 70% of animal species vanished, forests withered, and entire ecosystems collapsed, leaving behind a world almost devoid of life. The world was left nearly barren, a silent testament to the power of nature's fury and the fragility of life. Yet, from the few survivors, life would rise again. Against all odds, the seeds of recovery were sown in the ashes of disaster. The stage was set for a new era and the dawn of the dinosaurs. The world was ready for its next great chapter, filled with new possibilities and challenges. Every fossil from this time is a clue to how life adapts and endures. These ancient remnants tell stories of survival, adaptation, and the relentless march of evolution. The Paleozoic was a time of innovation, catastrophe, and rebirth, a testament to the resilience of life on Earth, and a reminder that even in the darkest times, new beginnings are always possible. After the Great Dying, the Triassic Period marked a slow recovery. All continents were fused into Pangaea, creating harsh deserts and extreme climates. Hardy plants like conifers and ferns dominated the landscape. Reptiles, better suited to dry conditions, became the dominant land animals. Early dinosaurs were small and nimble, living in the shadows of larger predators. Archosaurs, ancestors of crocodiles and dinosaurs, emerged as rulers. The Triassic ended with another extinction, clearing the way for dinosaurs to rise. As Pangaea began to break apart, new ecological niches opened. Dinosaurs, with their adaptability, seized the opportunity. The world was ready for their reign. The Triassic was a time of recovery, competition, and the birth of giants. The age of dinosaurs was about to begin. The Jurassic Period marked a dramatic turning point in Earth's history, as the supercontinent Pangaea began to break apart. This monumental shift reshaped the planet's geography, creating new coastlines and vast inland seas. The world transformed into a patchwork of lush, green landscapes, with continents slowly drifting to their modern positions. Warm, wet climates dominated, fueling the growth of immense forests filled with towering conifers, cycads, and thick carpets of ferns. These ancient woodlands stretched for miles, creating a vibrant green world teeming with plant life. This abundance of vegetation provided a feast for the giant sauropods, Brachiosaurus and Diplodocus, some of the largest animals ever to walk the earth. Their long necks allowed them to reach the highest branches, devouring leaves that few other creatures could access. Herds of these colossal herbivores migrated across the land in search of fresh foliage, their sheer size offering protection from most predators. Moving together, they shaped the landscape, trampling paths through the dense forests, yet danger always lurked nearby. Allosaurus, a fearsome top predator of the Jurassic, stalked these giants. With sharp teeth and powerful jaws, it may have hunted alone or in coordinated packs, targeting the young or weak. Above the forests, pterosaurs soared on leathery wings, mastering the skies. Meanwhile, the seas teemed with life. Ichthyosaurs and plesiosaurs glided through the water, hunting fish and other marine creatures in the warm, shallow oceans. The Jurassic truly was a world of giants. On land, in the air, and beneath the waves, each habitat filled with extraordinary creatures. Dinosaurs diversified rapidly, evolving into a dazzling array of shapes and sizes. They filled every ecological niche, from swift predators to armored plant-eaters. The ecosystem was complex and thriving, with countless interactions between plants, herbivores, and carnivores creating a dynamic web of life. Life flourished in this greenhouse world, where warm temperatures and abundant rainfall supported a rich diversity of species. The Jurassic set the stage for even greater evolutionary leaps, paving the way for new species and adaptations that would shape the future. It was the golden age of the dinosaurs, a time when these magnificent creatures truly ruled the Earth. But as always in Earth's history, change was on the horizon, promising new challenges and opportunities for life to adapt and evolve. The Cretaceous was the final and longest chapter of the dinosaur era. Continents drifted apart, creating new oceans and higher sea levels. Flowering plants appeared, transforming landscapes and diets. Herbivores like hadrosaurs and triceratops evolved to exploit these new plants. Predators reached their peak. Tyrannosaurus rex ruled as an apex hunter. In the skies, pterosaurs like Quetzalcoatlus grew to airplane-sized wingspans. Oceans were dominated by mosasaurs, fearsome marine reptiles. Life was rich and diverse, from tiny flowers to massive predators, but this vibrant world was fragile. A sudden catastrophe loomed on the horizon. The age of dinosaurs was about to end in a single devastating moment. The Cretaceous was a time of innovation, dominance, and impending doom. The stage was set for extinction. 66 million years ago, a massive asteroid struck Earth, ending the reign of the dinosaurs. The impact unleashed apocalyptic forces, blast waves, wildfires, tsunamis, and a global darkness. Sunlight was blocked, plants died, and food chains collapsed. 75% of all species vanished, including all non-avian dinosaurs, pterosaurs, and giant marine reptiles. Only small, adaptable creatures survived: burrowers, scavengers, and our own distant mammal ancestors. Birds, the only surviving dinosaurs, endured and diversified. The extinction was both a tragedy and an opportunity. With the giants gone, new life could emerge. The world was forever changed. The end of the dinosaurs cleared the way for mammals to rise. From the ashes, a new era began. The story of life is one of resilience and renewal. Extinction is not the end, but a turning point. The Cenozoic Era, the age of mammals, began in a world transformed. Mammals, once small and nocturnal, rapidly diversified to fill empty niches. Some became tree dwellers, others grazers, and some returned to the sea as whales. The climate cooled, forests retreated, and grasslands spread. Herbivores evolved to run and graze, while predators adapted to hunt them. Familiar groups, elephants, cats, dogs, and bears, emerged. Birds flourished, from tiny hummingbirds to giant flightless predators. The Cenozoic was a time of innovation and adaptation. New ecosystems appeared, shaping the modern world. Mammals became the dominant land animals. The stage was set for the final act of prehistory, the Ice Age. The world was ready for its next transformation. The Pleistocene, or Ice Age, began 2.6 million years ago. Glaciers advanced and retreated, covering much of the Earth in ice. Sea levels dropped, and vast grasslands emerged. This was the age of megafauna: woolly mammoths, giant sloths, and saber-toothed cats. Each continent had its own giants, perfectly adapted to the cold. Humans appeared, spreading across the globe as skilled hunters and toolmakers. As the climate warmed, most megafauna vanished. The causes, climate change, human hunting, or both, are still debated. The Ice Age ended, and with it, the last of the great prehistoric beasts. Humans became the planet's dominant force. The Pleistocene was a world of giants and change. It marked the dawn of our own era. Our journey through prehistory reveals a world shaped by dramatic change, sudden catastrophe, and the remarkable resilience of life. The ancient Earth was a place of shifting continents, erupting volcanoes, and evolving species, each leaving their mark on the landscape and the story of life itself. Understanding this deep past gives us crucial perspective on today's challenges: climate change, extinction, and our impact on the planet. The forces that shaped ancient worlds are still at work, reminding us that our environment is dynamic and ever-changing. The fossil record is a cautionary tale, showing how life adapts or disappears. Each layer of rock is a chapter in Earth's history, filled with stories of survival and loss, of species that thrived and those that vanished forever. Every fossil is a connection to lost worlds and a reminder of life's fragility. These ancient remains are silent witnesses to the passage of time, offering clues about how life once flourished and how it was tested by adversity. We are just a brief moment in Earth's long story, yet our actions shape its future in profound ways. The choices we make today will echo for generations, just as the events of the past shaped the world we inherited. The extinction of dinosaurs and Ice Age giants warns us of nature's unpredictability. These dramatic disappearances remind us that no species, not even the mightiest, is immune to change. By studying prehistory, we learn about survival, adaptation, and our responsibility to protect life. The work of scientists helps us understand not only what was lost, but also what can be preserved if we act wisely. The past inspires wonder and humility. It encourages us to ask questions, to seek knowledge, and to appreciate the incredible journey of life on Earth. It reminds us that Earth's story is ongoing, and we are now its authors. Our actions, discoveries, and choices will become the next chapter in this ancient narrative. The legacy of prehistory is a call to cherish and safeguard our world. By learning from the past, we can build a future where life continues to thrive, and where our own story becomes one of stewardship and hope.